Welcome to this edition of Buncombe Life. I'm so glad you've tuned in. I told you last month that we're going to get a new garbage hauler here in January. Well, guess what? I'm here with the new general manager of Waste Pro here in Asheville. They are new and he's going to tell you all about it. So sit back, relax, and learn about the new garbage hauling system that's coming here to Asheville. Now, I'm going to try this. Jerry Schnitt.
Very good.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's his name.
Jerry.
Jerry. From now on, that's it.
That's
Jerry.
it.
And you're the new general manager.
I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
Of Waste Pro. Now, let's just go ahead and say it. Waste Pro's out of Florida, aren't they?
Waste Pro headquarters is in Longwood, Florida.
Mm-hmm.
It's a privately owned company, which
Okay.
makes a big difference.
Yeah, I want to talk about that in just a minute.
John Jennings is the owner. We're the fastest growing company in the United States at this time in our industry.
For real? Did you hear that?
We
the
are.
fastest growing company in the garbage industry.
Exactly.
Okay. Now, the folks at home, and I'm one of those who have garbage service here in the county, outside of the municipalities, out in the county. I had GDS, and that's going to end because the county's chosen a new garbage franchisee, which is you. That's going to end in the end of December. So if I'm a current GDS customer, how do I get service with Waste Pro?
Okay, what we've done, we've made an agreement with GDS to take their customer billing files.
Okay.
So hopefully, if everything goes right, you won't have to do anything. You'll get a notice from us on the next billing cycle.
Okay.
Your service should be seamless. We're going to actually the contract starts January 1st, but
Right.
because that's a holiday,
Yeah.
we're going to start January 2nd, which would
Okay.
be a Saturday.
Okay.
And other than that, your service days will remain the same.
Okay.
We'll begin in normal time, 7 o'clock in the morning. We're going to make sure that everybody gets picked up,
Yeah.
and then there will be some people that don't get billed or don't get the word, and certainly we'll work on that.
Right. So if I get picked up on Thursday, I'll continue to get picked up on Thursday or Wednesday or Tuesday or whenever it is in the
Currently,
county.
yes.
Okay. Now, what if I'm a citizen out there who says, well, I was really thinking about getting garbage service. And so how do I get in touch with you?
We're going to have everything posted on our website, plus the county has their
Right, we do.
website. We're actually buying a new building here
Yeah.
in the county.
Yeah.
We'll have all this posted. We've run ads in the paper. The first ad was last Sunday, so we'll continue to run ads right up to the last day, or
Okay.
right up to the day that we start.
Right up to this beginning.
We're going to be very, very visible.
Okay, great. So y'all are a privately owned company.
Correct.
So you're going to do some extra things here that maybe our folks haven't been used to.
Correct.
One of them is, you said bulky item pickup?
Right.
What is that?
Bulky item pickup, if you have furniture, large items that normally we don't pick up, or
Right.
the
You're
refuse
not going
trucks
to put in the truck.
Right.
Yeah.
We'll schedule a special pickup for that. So all you have to do is call our offices and we schedule. And we'll try to get within 24 hours
Okay.
from the date scheduled.
And there's a little fee for that.
There is a fee. There's an
Okay.
added fee. But it's really nice. A lot of people have spring cleaning or just a lot of times they'll buy new appliances. What do I do with these? And we'll
Right.
take these appliances off your
So
hands.
you even take white goods. You even take
Absolutely.
appliances.
Absolutely.
That's excellent.
And we have a program, we're working with the county at the landfill.
Yeah.
So the whole thing to this is recycle as much as possible. We're very much into recycling.
That's a word. That's a word right there I want to talk about. Recycling. Buncombe County is huge in recycling. We've got a lot of people out there that want to do it, that have felt like they just didn't have the ability to do it before. What are y'all going to do to enhance that and help us do that?
Well, for one thing, we're going to let you know as a customer, we're going to give you a lot of information to help you understand recycling and how it works. We're also going to give you different types of containers or container options. Now,
Okay.
we're really big on the 96-gallon carts. Now, I know the current service has that. We also will supply it, but we're going to do a little extra there. We're going to give you the cart free for a couple of months just to try
The
out.
recycling cart.
Yeah, the recycling cart.
Okay.
And that cart is much bigger, so you can get more in. It's sealed, so you don't have paper blowing out like over, and you don't have these blue bags sitting all over the county picking up.
yeah.
And we like to give everything we can to the customer to make it the most convenient possible.
Right.
I can tell you, when we've done this in other locations, we've had huge recycling results.
Yeah. I think you will here too. I really do.
We're excited about it.
Yeah. So you're going to give us a big container for garbage.
Correct.
If we want one.
If you want one.
And then a big one for recycling.
Yeah, we're going to give you 3 options for recycling.
Okay.
If you like the blue bag, some people do.
Yeah.
That's not my favorite.
Yeah.
But if you like the blue bag, certainly you keep that.
Yeah.
But we're also going to offer the 18-gallon box, but we're also going
Okay.
to have a 64-gallon
Yeah.
waste cart for just recycling.
Okay.
And it'll have special markings on it.
Well, now we be picked up the same day.
Yes, we always try to schedule it the same day, yes.
Oh, that's
what we
good.
don't want is different pickup days for different services.
No, that would be confusing.
No. No, we don't want to do that.
Yeah, well, that is great news, and I think our folks here, we've done several shows on recycling. We've had a great response when we do those. People want to understand, and they want to be able to do it, so that is great news.
Well, biggest part about recycling is communications,
Yeah.
and letting people know what we're doing, how to do it,
Right.
and how you can add to it.
Right.
And like I say, everything we do in our business is recycling. We make sure at our offices we do all the recycling. We
Yeah.
try to be almost 100%
Yeah.
waste free.
And I know the Buncombe County is going to have the Buncombe Green sign on your things, because we are big in recycling and being green, but being green where it makes sense.
That's exactly
Not just
right.
being green to do it.
No, there is a cost of diminishing returns. You know,
Right.
you reach some points, but you can be very green. You know, most people can recycle a minimum
Yeah.
of 40% of their household things.
Yeah.
A minimum.
And when you start looking at what can actually go in those containers, it's amazing
It is.
how less trash that you
It really
have.
is. I mean, it really is. On a 64-gallon cart, we did in another area where we gave people the recycling 64-gallon carts.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of speculation. We thought, well, maybe they won't set it out as often.
Yeah.
It may be only once every 3 weeks. Believe it or not, once we put those out,
Yeah.
every cart was out every week, and they were full.
Sure.
And the response was dynamic.
Yeah, I predict that's going to happen here. You can do it.
It will,
know
I
you
promise.
Can. I think it will too. I want to go back to something that you said to me earlier, and we've said it several times if they've picked up on it, that Waste Pro is a privately owned company.
Correct.
And you said that Waste Pro is great because it takes care of the customer and it takes care of the employee.
That's absolutely our motto is customers
Yeah.
first,
Right.
employees second.
Yeah.
The owner of the company, John Jennings, believe if you take care of your customers and your employees, everything else will take care of itself.
Yeah.
I totally believe that. Everybody at Waste Pro believes that.
Yeah.
You know the thing about that makes this company different, everybody working here at Waste Pro loves the company. We're
That's
so excited.
important. Yeah,
it
that
is.
is so
it is.
important.
If you don't love it, you shouldn't do it.
That's right.
And we believe it's not just a job, it's about having fun while you're working and contributing to the community. We will be very heavily involved in communities.
Yeah, and I've read a lot of information about your company, and I encourage folks to go online and read about Waste Pro. It is encouraging. You've got your employees out there, and they're saying, this is why I like to work here, and this is what we do. Even neighborhood watch kind of stuff.
Yeah, we do a lot of that.
They get familiar with their neighborhoods, and they know when something's different, and they watch for stuff like that. That is great.
We like to work with communities and neighborhood watch programs. A lot of our drivers go through trainings to where when they're in the neighborhood, and they're in the neighborhood at all different times,
Right.
and they see something unusual, they call it in and we report it.
Right.
And we've had a lot of good success with that. It's just another security measure for our customers.
That just fits Buncombe County. And the folks at home will know what I'm talking about. It really does. Because we're growing, but we've always been a really close-knit community here, and I think you're just going to fit in.
Well, and we plan on fitting in.
Yeah.
We're
Good.
excited
Good.
very much.
Good. And you were telling us about your trucks and some of the stuff that I want to make sure that we got that you guys do about the hydraulic. You cover your hydraulics so they don't drip. And
Exactly.
this truck is very clean, and this is one that they use in another county because the trucks for here weren't ready yet.
Right. Yeah.
So,
all of our equipment will be delivered in December.
Right.
It will be all brand new equipment, and we'll continue to make it,
Yeah.
keep it like that.
Yeah, this one looks
But
brand
we
new.
do
Yeah.
shield all our hydraulics.
Yeah.
We run special exhaust emission control systems
Yeah.
so that we have zero exhaust in the community.
Mm-hmm.
We run what we call a cleaning tank, a sanitation tank, that if something really gets foul, if our containers get dirty, even if the customers' containers get dirty, we wash them out on the spot. We can spray them with a
Really?
deodorizer and a neutralizer. Yes.
Wow. See, all that's great stuff. That's great news.
That's all part of the service.
Good. Well, now, is there anything that we haven't covered that you want the customers to know? We've talked about how they can get in touch with you. If they're a current customer, they're good to go. If they want to be a new customer, how to do that. And then recycling, is there anything we haven't covered?
The only thing we want to do is make sure that people know us and
Yeah.
keep an eye out for your mailers, because we'll be sending you mailers, and we're not junk mail.
Yeah. Well, don't throw that away.
We're just trying to get everybody to understand we're new here and we want to become part of the community. We'll be doing a lot of newspaper ads, and in the future we're going to be offering a lot of things to help the community and help the customer understand that we're here for the long term and we're here for the customers.
Right. Good. Oh, I think it's great. I think our folks should be excited and watch for those mailers and get in there in that recycling and make it happen.
Well, we're excited. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jerry, for being here with us. And you stay tuned. We've got lots of new stuff happening in Buncombe County in January, and we're going to tell you a little bit more about that coming up. So stay tuned.
Buncombe County Child Care Resource and Referral provides information on what to look for when choosing a child care program. We don't recommend any one program above another, but give families the tools needed to make an informed decision for themselves. Information is available on child care centers, family child care homes, after-school and summer programs that have star-rated licenses issued by the Division of Child Care Development. Information is also available on unregulated programs that include preschools, Mom's Morning Out programs, as well as some after-school and summer programs. Staff can provide referrals specific to your family's needs that include name and location of child care programs, ages a program serves, cost of care and hours of operation, adult-to-child ratio, and a checklist of quality indicators. For a list of facilities specific to your need, please call 250-6700 or visit our website at buncombecounty.org/childcare. Or for a one-on-one visit, come to our office at 59 Woodland Place in downtown Asheville.
Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that segment about our new waste hauler. If you're like me, you're excited because he really got me thinking we're going to have some good service here. I think that company really cares about us and our garbage pickup and our recycling efforts here in the county. And I'm glad you stay tuned because not only are we getting a new garbage hauler in January, some other things are changing in January. And Karen Caldwell with Buncombe County Health Center is here to help me tell you what is going on. No smoking in restaurants and bars. That's a new North Carolina law, right?
Yes, it is. Under the new law, all restaurants and bars will be completely smoke-free in all indoor areas. And another thing about the new law is that it gives some authority back to local governments to go a little further than that and prohibit smoking in other public places.
Right. Now let me back you up just a minute. As you said, all restaurants and bars in indoor, that if you go inside a restaurant or a bar to eat, then it's going to be no smoking. But if they have an outside section, they can smoke out there?
They can allow smoking if it's not covered. If they have a roof or a top covering and at least 3 sides covered, they have to be smoke-free.
Non-smoking. I'm so glad. Can I do a little happy dance?
Yes, you can.
So glad.
We're very pleased too.
Oh, I'm thrilled. But then the next thing you said, which is crucial and what we want our folks at home to know for sure, is that next little step. So in Buncombe County, restaurants and bars beginning in January, no smoking. But the Buncombe County Commissioners have gone one step further. Tell us about that.
Yes, they have. And as of January 2nd, along with the other restaurants and bars smoke-free bill, the County Commissioners and the Board of Health passed an ordinance making all not just county buildings and county vehicles smoke-free, but also all county grounds, including our parks and all the grounds.
Yeah.
So all the area here in front of the health center, all the grounds that are county property will be smoke-free as well.
Right, and that's one reason we're standing outside today. We're actually standing next to the county parking deck, next to the health center, in kind of a little park area that's very nice.
Yes.
But it's no smoking beginning in January.
Beginning January 2nd, that's correct. No smoking will be allowed here. And we really want to commend our Board of Health and Commissioners for taking this really very positive step and helping to protect our citizens, our residents from the harm of secondhand smoke.
Yeah, and I'm going to come back and ask you a question about that in just a minute. But what I want you to know is this is really different. I want you to hear it because I don't want people to get confused when they come here. The parking deck, this park area, our county parks, our county libraries, all their whole campus. That means not just inside those buildings, but in the parking lots, out inside the parks are no smoking.
All public grounds that are controlled by county government will be completely smoke-free.
Right, not just inside the buildings or 50 feet from the buildings, which, now as I look over there, it says no smoking within 50 feet of this door. Well, in January, that's going to be nowhere around here.
That's correct.
Okay.
That will be changed.
Now, if I'm a smoker, my number one question if I'm at home is, what are they thinking? I am outside, I am in the air here, I am outside, I'm not cooped up in a building. Why will you not let me smoke? What is up with that?
Well, there are studies that show that even in outdoor settings, there is harm from secondhand smoke. And not only the harm from the secondhand smoke, but Most people who begin smoking start during adolescence, during their teen years. And another thing this ordinance will do is to really help establish a positive social norm for our youth that tobacco use is unacceptable behavior.
Right. And it's just not, the secondhand smoke, there are some proven studies that it is just not healthy for you.
Correct.
So even passing through where people are smoking, and usually outside a building where there is no smoking, if you come out here into a place like this, there are people standing around smoking. And to get to the building, you have to pass through that.
Exactly.
So by making all campuses non-smoking.
Right. We're avoiding the secondhand smoke even in outdoor areas.
Right.
Right.
And I know you work with the health center and how to keep people from smoking, how to stop smoking. If you help people be able to quit smoking, that's where I'm going. Tell us what people can do if they hear this and they think, you know, maybe it is time. Maybe I need to stop. But I've tried before and I just can't do it. What can the health center do to help those folks?
There are some very good local programs here in Asheville, Buncombe County. There are also there's a very good quit line that North Carolina has, a telephone quit line. It is staffed with expert quit coaches that can help set up an individualized plan, tailored for individual needs.
Right.
And it's a free phone call. It's confidential. It's 1-800-QUIT-NOW.
Yeah.
And we really try to promote that because it's a very effective way of helping people to quit.
Yeah, and it's really never too late to quit. Even people who have smoked their whole life, they can get some health benefits from stopping now.
Absolutely. There are many health benefits. Some of them are very immediate. Even within 20 minutes of quitting,
Really?
a person's heart rate drops. Within 2 weeks, the risk of heart attack decreases, the risk of or the coughing and shortness of breath decrease, the risk of stroke decreases. So there are very many health benefits to quitting, and if the health benefits aren't enough, the cost alone may be. It's very expensive to smoke or to use other tobacco products. A person could save at least $1,000 a year by quitting.
Really?
Yes.
Just by not
smoking. Yes, cigarettes and spit tobacco are both very expensive.
Yeah. So it's really smart not to ever start, but if you have, and a lot of people do, they can quit, and that is a great financial benefit.
Yes, it is.
To stop.
Yes, it is.
Now, I know is there anything else the health center does? I know you've been working with a lot of our employees because, of course, in all of our buildings and all of our campuses, all this applies to county employees also. So you've been working with them, I know.
Yes, we have a cessation classes that are set up through the county personnel department for county employees. Also, there is Mission Hospital, is a great resource. They have great community classes, group classes to help people quit as well.
Okay. And we can get all that information on the screen for the folks at home so they'll know what they can do. Oh, now, is there anything else you want to tell the folks at home about smoking while they need to quit? We've given them a really good incentive. If you're visiting any of our campuses or restaurants or bars, not going to happen for you.
Right, right. It's just it's a great thing. There may be people that will be upset about this. We're not telling people they can't smoke. We're just saying you can't smoke in these public places. We want to protect everyone, both smokers and non-smokers.
Right.
So it's really a public health issue, and we're really trying to take steps forward to protect everyone.
Okay. Now, if the folks at home have any questions about anything we've talked about, can they give you a call?
They certainly can. I'm at the health center at 250-5048.
Okay. Thank you, Karen.
Thank you.
Thank you for tuning in. And remember, in January, all of our campuses are smoke-free. Now, there have been some more changes that are coming, especially here at the health center, and I'll be back in just a few minutes to tell you about that. So stay tuned.
My name is Robert Powell and I'm from Special Olympics. If anybody wants to volunteer or come play any sports, come join us. And I would like to tell you some of the things that I do. I do bowling, track and field, and softball and golf. It is a very nice sport to do, and if you'll just call for reservations for Special Olympics and especially for you coaches out there that has never coached before. Just call and just say you want to coach, and I hope that you'll have fun. Don't be nervous. It's not about nervousness. It's about participating and having a good time with other people around the surrounding counties, and just don't be afraid. Just participate and have a good time.
And my name is Lauren Brown. I'm the Area Director for Special Olympics North Carolina. And Buncombe County is one of over 100 programs in the state that offers year-round sports programming to people with intellectual disabilities at no cost. And we have year-round sports. And I'd also like to introduce the coordinator for Special Olympics Buncombe County, Grace Young, and she can tell you how to get involved.
Hello, my name is Grace Young and I'm the coordinator for Special Olympics for Buncombe County. Would like to invite any and all coaches, athletes, and volunteers to join in the fun, participating in any and all of our games that are all year round. Please give me a call, 250-4265 for information and forms. Fall programming. Registration begins August the 1st of each year for bocce ball, soccer, soccer skills, golf skills, and cycling. Winter programming. Registration begins October 1st of each year. Cheerleading, basketball, basketball skills, and alpine skiing. Spring game programming. Registration begins January the 1st of each year. Track and field. Summer games. Registration begins March 1st of each year. Softball, softball skills, volleyball, track and field, aquatics. Midsummer programming. Registration begins May 1st of each year. Bowling. So please join in. Give us a call at 250-4265.
Glad you're still with us. Just as I promised, I'm here in front of the health center with the health director, Gibby Harris.
Good morning.
Good morning. I'm glad she's here because we've got one more thing that we need to tell you about that's happening in January. And that is, and Gibby, I'm going to let you talk about it, your primary care, adult primary care and children primary care that have been given here at the health center is going to be moving.
Yes.
And we want to clear up some myths, and Gibby's going to do that for us too. But first tell us, why are they moving out? Where are they going?
They're moving to Winches, Western North Carolina Community Health Services.
Okay.
They'll have two locations, one on Biltmore Avenue and the other in West Asheville, where they've been providing service for the last probably 17 years.
All right, so they are a health care provider.
Yes, in this community.
In this community.
This will just expand their role. The federal government provides them with additional funding to serve indigent and uninsured.
Okay.
So they have additional dollars and can expand what they can provide. Right now we're sort of maxed out here at the health center.
Right.
So these patients will be seen there starting on January 4th.
Okay. And all that information about how to get care there, what's going to happen if you're a current patient is all on our website. We ask you to go there and find out about it. It's a good thing. It's a win-win thing.
It is a win-win. It will allow more people to be seen, and those individuals will have better access to the other services they provide, like dental care, those sorts of things.
And if the folks at home are hearing this and it's the first they've heard of it, if they have any questions, they can certainly call here at the health center.
Yes, and we'll help provide information for them.
And how to get them hooked up. Now, what we really want to tell you, and that all begins in January, is there's a myth out there.
Yes, there is.
That once these services leave here at the health center, that we're going to close up shop, no more health center. Not true.
Not true. Not true. Some people might not even be aware that the health center is actually the health department here in this county.
Right.
So once our primary care pieces move out into this other provider, we'll be in a better position to actually provide the core public health services
Right.
that this community needs and deserves.
Right.
So we're really excited about the opportunity to improve those services and to expand what we're able to provide in that particular area.
Right, and because health services are a core service of county government.
Absolutely.
Primary care is just something that y'all were doing.
We started the primary care about 15 years ago because there was not a provider in the community that could do that for that population.
Right. And
Now there
there
is. Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. So this is not odd. We're not like the only county that's doing this. You're just going back to the core services of health care.
Absolutely. That's what our focus will be now.
What will be left here in the health center that people can access?
We will provide the services that many people think of with public health, the communicable disease services. So we'll be the provider for tuberculosis, anyone who comes in contact with that. All of the other communicable diseases will continue to work with our doctor's offices and with people in the community. And with environmental health, we work with them around foodborne illnesses, that sort of thing, through communicable disease. Immunizations will stay here. We'll also provide prenatal and family planning services, our breast and cervical care program,
which is a huge program,
a big program that will continue. WIC, the Women, Infant, and Children Nutrition Program, as well as the social work programs that we provide, maternal care coordination, child service coordination, those sorts of things. And obviously environmental services will continue to provide those services as well.
Right. So if there's some kind of bad foodborne illness out there, y'all will still cover that?
Absolutely.
Still take care of it? Y'all are going to be busy.
We'll be plenty busy. The other thing that we hope to build on a little bit is our work with the community around assessing what the needs of the community are and planning with the broader community about how we address those issues that we discover are big issues in this county, like obesity.
Right.
We really want to be able to focus more on those and do some more outreach into the community, education, that sort of thing.
And we look forward to that.
Yes.
That's going to be great. So the moving out of the primary and children's care is a win-win. If you hear it, if there's no negatives there, it's a win-win.
Absolutely.
Health Center's still here. They're going to be stronger, be able to do more. If you have any questions about any of this that does begin in January, we ask you to go to buncombecounty.org or call the Health Center. We'll put those numbers up on the screen.
Absolutely.
If you have any questions about what does my Health Center do, go online and check it out. Y'all do a lot. Very interesting things here.
Thank you.
And they're here for you if you access to any of these services. So please check it out. Thank you, Gibby.
Thank you for having me and allowing me to dispel that myth.
Yes.
We are not going anywhere.
No, you're still here and
That's
still
right.
working. One more thing as we leave this month, we want you to get your copy of Buncombe Life. This is the resource guide for Buncombe County, and these are in all of the libraries. They're in any county office. You can call in and get one. You can access it online, but it's got lots of information, including information about the Health Center.
Absolutely.
In here for you. So get your copy of this month and the months coming, and stay tuned next month in January when we'll be back with more about Buncombe County. Information. Thank you. 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 Information.